why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Monica Campfield-Lenfest. I work with an organization called Colage that is a national movement of people with lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and or queer parents that promotes social justice through leadership development, community building, activism, and advocacy. I recently have been completing an 8-month fellowship to expand the Kids of Trans program at Colage. We have a section on our website devoted specifically to people with transgender parents with links to resources like a Kids of Trans email list, which is just for people with transgender parents of all ages and allows folks to have a safe space to talk about their experiences online. We also have a Speak Out program for anyone with an LGBT and or Q parent. Particularly are looking for people with transgender parents who are interested in talking about their own experience in the media or to school groups or things like that. The most exciting development of the Kids of Trans program is my major project for the fellowship is a resource guide specifically for people with transgender parents. The guide is set to come out in May and will be hopefully distributed nationally. We'll have a section on Transgender 101 for frequently asked questions from people with transgender parents, tips on transition, what to expect when your parent is transitioning, how to find support, whether that be through therapist or a local Colage chapter or some of our national resources. Also a legal resources guide that some of the fantastic people at GLAAD and NCLR and Transgender Law Center have helped to compile. And basically what I've been doing is outreach to the transgender community to let folks know that we do have resources for people with transgender parents, and joyfully there has been a lot of media attention and attention within the transgender community and the broader LGBT community around trans youth. And part of what I would like to do is have folks acknowledge and really bring to the table that trans youth are not the only youth that are affected by transgender issues. There are also many youth whose parents are trans, and that we need resources too.
Now, what makes you so passionate or so interested in this specific topic?
Well, as you can see from my button here, it says, I heart my trans dad. My dad is a trans woman. She transitioned about 10 years ago when I was 17. And at the age of 17, I have a younger sister who is 4 years old, and I was visiting over winter break from from high school, my senior year of high school, and my 4-year-old sister was playing, we were coloring at the kitchen table, and she looked up at me and she said, "You know, Monica, some people are girls on the inside and girls on the outside like you and me, and some people are girls on the inside and boys on the outside like Dad." And about a half an hour later, my dad came and told me that we needed to talk about something, that my sister actually was right, and that my dad would begin the transition to become a woman. And that was about 10 years ago. I remember my dad handing me a pamphlet about transgender issues, and all I could think was, where's my pamphlet? And so now, 10 years later, in a couple months, we will actually have that resource guide for people with transgender parents about their experience, and with tips for what to expect and how to combat transphobia in the world, and all of the unique and diverse aspects of this experience.
So if someone wants to get more information about you or about Colage or needs to do outreach, how can they do that?
Sure, we have a website. It's www.colage.org.
That's it? Colage.org.
Colage.org with one L. COLAGE.org.
Fantastic. You are always amazing. We see you at all the events.
It's true.
And you're like one of us. You're an honorary.
Thank you, Donna.
You're welcome. Thank you. That's okay.